Savage Sisters podcast. Welcome back to the podcast.
To get wrong daughters.
Moisture.
That chocolate. I ain't eating no ass.
A red flag just ain't enough for some of y'all. Ain't no lunch break, bitch.
No.
Wherever the hell I want to go, I'm baku.
Yeah, mbuku.
Cause you ungrateful.
Hurt you to your soul and tell your booty hole.
God bless his wife.
That thing was raw.
Nothing.
I got something for that ass. Yeah, old deaf ass.
It's hard out here in these streets.
I'm on got 3,000
No.
with the twist.
Lying.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? Currently, we tweaking a little bit. But you still like yourself first.
Hell no.
We know your ass lying. Everybody's feelings is gonna get hurt in that intervention.
Cause if you ain't good, then ain't nobody else gonna be good.
Damn. Team ignorant.
What's up?
What's happening?
It's been a minute.
Oh my god.
It's been a minute since we dropped the episode.
Oh god.
Yeah, a lot has happened. We took a little break, a little hiatus. But now we about to just drop these episodes.
Yes,
we just
Lord.
gonna record a bunch of these. Finish recording the whole season and then just
Heal from the emotional damage.
we're gonna drop them, when we get the chance. But this one specifically, I'm gonna try to.
How soon we gonna try to get this thing on there?
Well, no, I changed my mind. The one tomorrow, maybe.
Okay.
I might try to get that one out faster. This Savage Sundays one. But yeah. Anyway, let the people know what today's topic is.
Well, hold on there. I ain't got it ready. I always gotta get ready before I'm ready. Not responding to BS. Being stress-free. And ignoring people.
Yep. That's something that, you have to learn.
You gotta perfect your skills at ignoring a jigaboo. Or 2. Or 3 or 4. Hell, the whole family.
Yeah. Sometimes ignoring people irritates them more than you reacting and getting upset.
Yes, Lord.
They can't stand when you're unbothered.
Oh, most definitely.
So, how do you maintain a stress-free mindset?
Dang. Should I say my first response?
Say whatever you need to say. That's how you maintain a stress-free mindset?
Yes, Lord. It's a must. Because once you get that effort in your system, you don't care what the hell happened to them. You don't care if they get hit by a bus. You don't care if they get in a car accident. I'm just saying. You don't care what happens to them, especially if they have been a toxic element to your life that was once peaceful.
Yeah. For me, I said, and this is something actually that I learned to do and then I've just always done over time. Control your emotions.
Yeah.
Don't let people trigger you because people will try to trigger you, and then when you get triggered, they try to flip and be like, oh, well, it's not that serious, or I was just playing. No, the hell you won't. And don't include yourself in things that don't involve you.
Yeah.
If it don't apply, let it fly.
Yes, Lord.
But if the shoe fits,
lace the
and wear it. And if you feel triggered, congratulations. You found something you need to work on.
It smells like a lot of truth right there.
So yeah, that's something growing up that I had to learn. Growing up anyway, I always felt like my voice didn't matter. I wasn't really heard. I couldn't stand up for myself. So growing up like that and being raised in an environment like that, what do you think is going to happen when that child goes to school?
Yeah, most definitely.
They're more than likely not going to
Yep.
stand up for themselves,
Yep.
for themselves, if they're being bullied in any type of way, because they've already been taught that they're not allowed to do that. Yeah, they're taught not to. It's stupid, and that's why a lot of people need to be mindful of what they teach their child and what they indirectly teach their child, because it's a lot of indirect learning.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That goes on.
For sure.
So when you how do I put this? So for instance, if a parent or an adult or whoever tells a child that I guess they should call out people when they're wrong, but
just not mama.
Yeah,
just not daddy.
Exactly. It's
just
like, but there's this group of people that's exempt from that though. Yeah. Even though they're clearly wrong in the situation. But you can't call them out because they're your elders and you're supposed to respect them, which is some bull and very, very toxic and not a great thing to teach.
No, because then you just end up, once the kid becomes grown, they don't care about you anymore because you don't care about their feelings and you taught them that.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, people basically you've taught them that. You've taught them, oh well, you have to allow and be accepting of someone else disrespecting you. Especially if they're an elder, because they're older and you're supposed to respect them regardless of how they talk to you, how they treat you.
Yeah.
It don't matter because they're older than you, which is some bullshit. And that's part of the reason. That's a big part of the reason why I feel the way I do.
Yeah.
You got to give respect to earn it. I don't give a damn how old you are. I don't care how long you've been on this earth. I don't give a damn.
That's facts. Respect is given.
Exactly. It ain't no damn seniority because you old. I don't give a damn.
And age, that's the one thing that I can't stand. A lot of people try to use their age as a meter to say, oh well, I'm older, so I demand respect. No, you give respect.
Demand these nuts.
You give respect to get respect.
Exactly.
And then not only that, just because you older don't mean you can't be wrong. And a lot of people think that their age has something to do with them being right and wrong, or they have the stupid ass mentality of saying, oh, because I'm an adult or I'm older, I'm your elder, that, I'm wrong. So I'm wrong, but you're going to have to just get over it. Just let it go.
And just because you old don't mean you can't be churched. You ain't no child, baby.
God's got
you a grown ass individual. So you can catch a grown ass whooping.
And I'm not.
And there's a lot of grown ass people out here. Especially old people.
Some people need to get them paws put on them.
Yeah, generations of paws.
Sometimes they just need to be passed down, kick in the ass.
But yeah, when you grow up in and I can speak from experience because I've definitely felt like that. When you grow up in an environment like that, you become very hateful.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And as a kid, I was very hateful, and people and it baffles me when people look back and then they look at things that I've done, like one of those stories that the family has, like this person did this. You remember when you did this?
They telling the template story about you.
Yeah, and it's just like, and they're so baffled, they're surprised, like, what made you do that? And it's just like, you don't get it, do you?
You simple bitch.
Did all of that, and dang, what was wrong with you? Y'all was wrong with me. That's what was wrong with me. That's why I did it. Yeah. You don't see that was a crowd for attention?
No. You
don't see that I was overwhelmed in my environment. I was angry.
No.
Kind of still angry.
No.
Why I have so much hate towards elders, older people?
You're not allowed to be because that's your parents and that's your family.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
That's a big part of why I was quiet when I was younger. Because I felt like, in my brain, well, if my voice don't matter, then I'm not talking ever.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
And I dead ass felt like that. I'm not talking ever. Well, shoot, my voice don't matter no way. I don't care no way, so I'm not gonna speak ever.
I told you what I did when that happened to me.
So I
but
didn't talk.
It wasn't because they had told a story about me. It was because I was being sexually abused. And I said something about it. And I got told, you shouldn't say things like that, as if I was lying. What child do you know that will make up something like that? Even if the child was lying, it would have to come from somewhere. It wasn't a figment of my imagination. But again, people don't like to allow you to be transparent at all or say what you need to say. And it pisses me off. Yeah, I was saying, I was, that situation right there, stuff like that, my situation was, I would say, just as toxic, but even more so because, I was abused. I was sexually abused. And the person just basically, the family member told me, oh, well, you ought not to say things like that. I was treated as if my feelings didn't matter, like I was lying. And I was made to feel like, oh, it's all my fault. And that maybe I'm making it up. And God wouldn't want me to say stuff like that. Like, that's how I was told about that situation. And
using that God stuff again.
Yeah. But see, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, that's why I said what my response would initially be in the beginning. Because I don't need somebody to tell me as a child, I'm a child at that point, that, my feelings don't matter, what I feel or experience don't matter. Like, you just automatically invalidating everything that I'm telling you, which is true. And I got tangible proof and evidence. But it just get thrown by the wayside because you don't like how it's gonna make things go. Well, tough titty. You gotta deal with it. You the type of person that don't want to evolve past that stuff, then that's on you. Y'all. Not you listeners, but y'all nasty people that like kids or like touching on kids.
Like touching on people who don't want to be touched in general.
Why is it always the touchy-feely, nasty-looking motherfucker? Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know how, but when I was younger, I used to be able to tell who was a molester and who wasn't, just by looking at them. And I was never wrong. I was always right. Ain't that crazy to say? That's some shit I thought of when I was younger. Like, I would look at people, women too, men and women, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this one here. Cause she looked like she like kids. Or he looked like he like kids. And majority of them times I said that about the person, they did. They had molested somebody. So, yeah. But anywho, yeah, man, like, if you ain't trying to evolve past the stuff that you done did, or take accountability for the stuff that you did to a child, like, you a different kind of foul. And for real, like this lady said I saw on TikTok, she was talking about, I think you showed me the video. Yeah, I think you did, yeah. Where the lady was basically talking about people in the nursing home. Mm-hmm. Well, I agree with her 1,000%, but I would go so far as to say I wouldn't even give him a blanket. You find whatever you got to find out there in the street to cover your ass in the cold or in the rain or whatever. Drop their ignorant ass off on the corner and let them be there. Yeah, okay, I forgive you, but you ain't gonna be in my house. I forgive you, but I'm not gonna pay your bill for no nursing home. What? And you used to do what? Nah.